Hey there, guess what day it is? It's Flatbread Friday. And last week we had a storm roll through, a tropical storm Elsa, and it was the remnants of such. It wasn't, totally damaging weather. However, I did lose the top of one of my very tall tomato plants. It snapped right off and had a few clusters of tomatoes that were never going to mature and never going to ripen. So, and they're Roma tomatoes. I grow Roma tomatoes and I only eat Roma tomatoes because it's a texture thing. I don't like all the gook inside of a tomato. And so I'm not a big fried green tomato eater or a tomato eater. But anyway, I decided since it was Flatbread Friday and since I had these green tomatoes that I was going to make a fried green tomato flatbread. And I did. And guess what? I like fried green tomatoes. I was shocked. And to the fried green tomato pizza, I added bacon and red onion and ranch. And it really came out good. And I hope you like it. Those of you with gardens, pick a few unripened tomatoes and make it. And, if not, just think it's a great idea, because it was. We're going to start with our green tomatoes. Now, most people use regular, like beefsteak tomatoes, not plums, but that's all I had, so that's what we're using. We're going to slice them up. And now we're going to set up our breading station. We're going to start with some seasoned flour, salt, pepper, garlic powder, in with that flour. Blend that up nicely. Then we're going to add some hot sauce to some eggs. Spice it up a bit. And I decided to use crushed RITZ. Now I like a nice fine consistency for these so they stick better. And there we have it. Flour, egg, crumbs. The first thing we're going to do is coat our green tomatoes with flour. And then we're going to put them in the egg mixture. Remember the whole wet hand, dry hand thing so you don't get all clumpy. So you're going to put them in with the left hand and toss them around with the right hand. Then we're going to put them in our crumbs. And we're going to go back to the left hand and adhere those crumbs to those tomatoes. And here they are, ready to fry. We're going to heat some canola oil, about an inch deep, in a pan over medium-high heat. And when water dances and bounces, that oil is hot enough, we're going to put our tomatoes in batches and fry them on both sides till they're browned and crispy. And then we're going to remove them with a slotted spoon and transfer them to paper towels to drain. You want to salt those when they're still hot. And here are the rest of our flatbread toppings. We got some ranch, some tomato sauce, some mozzarella, some onions, some bacon, and I'm using a NAAN. You can use a traditional pizza crust or something else if you want. And we're going to put a thin layer of sauce. Just make sure you go light on that tomato sauce because we're going to add some ranch dressing to it. And we're going to blend that around, and that's going to be our sauce. Ranchy tomato sauce. And first thing we're going to put on is our fried green tomatoes. After our cheese. Whoops. And then bacon. And then our red onion. And a little sprinkle of Parmesan makes a nice crust. We're going to bake that at 400 for about 20 minutes. And this guy's going to come out crispy and browned. Looking good. We're going to slice it. And to serve this, we're going to garnish it with another drizzle of ranch dressing and some fresh basil, obviously from my garden. And it looks delicious, it tastes delicious, and enjoy it.